A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, welcome to curriculum development class, and today's topic is about curriculum principle. The topic is format and presentation. The format and presentation principle in language curriculum design refers to how the content of a language course is organized, delivered to students. This principle emphasizes that the presentation of material should engage learners, maintain their interest, and provide opportunities for effective learning. The way content is formatted and presented can greatly influence the effectiveness of language learning process. Let us now talk about the principle one by one. The first principle is motivation. Learners should be interested and excited about learning the language, which helps them to value their learning process. For example, in incorporating cultural relevant topics that resonate with the learner's life and interests, such as local, current events, popular culture, or personal experiences, can increase their intrinsic motivation to engage with the material. The next principle is about four strengths. A course should balance four key strengths. The first, meaning-focused input, that is listening and reading. Language-focused learning, that is grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, for the example. And then meaning-focused input, speaking and writing, and fluency development. Lesson plan might include listening to short story, that's meaning-focused input, practicing key vocabulary from the story, language-focused learning, discussing the story in group, meaning-focused output, and conducting time speaking drill, that is fluency development. The next principle is comprehensible input. Learner should have access to large amount of interesting and comprehensible input through both listening and reading. For example, when providing students with the graded readers that match with the proficiency level of the student. This will ensure that they can understand the material while encountering new language items, helping to build their comprehension skill. The next principle is fluency. Activities should aim to increase the fluency, with learners can use the language they already know, both receptive listening and reading, or productive speaking and writing skill. For example, the 431 speaking activities. The students should pick on familiar topic for minutes, then repeat the task for 3 and 2 minutes with different partner, help them to practice and improve fluency. The next principle is output. Learners should be encouraged to produce the language, both speaking and writing, across a range of context. For example, assigning students to write a short essay and then present it orally to the class, encourage them to practice their writing and speaking skill in different contexts. The next principle is deliberate learning. The course should include focused language learning, targeting specific areas such as sound system, spelling, vocabulary, grammar, and discourse. For example, incorporating a lesson focused solely on pronunciation of difficult sound in English with the drill and practice session help students to concentrate on improving specific areas of their language skill. The next principle is time on task. Learners should spend as much time as possible using and focusing on the target language. In a classroom setting, memorizing the use of English for instruction, classroom management activities ensure that students are exposed to and using the language throughout the lesson. The next principle is depth of processing. Depth processing refers to learners should process material deeply and thoughtfully to enhance retention and understanding. For example, instead of just memorizing vocabulary, students might be asked to create mind map, use new word in different sentences, encourage them to think critically about the word and how they are used. The next principle is integrative motivation. The course should foster positive attitude toward the language, its speaker, and the learning process. For example, organizing cultural exchange activities where students interact with native speakers or learn about the culture of the language they are studying can enhance their motivation and positive attitude toward the language. And the last principle is learning style. The course should cater to different learning styles, providing opportunity for learners to engage with the material in ways that suit them best. For example, offering varieties of activities such as group work, individual tasks, visual aids, and hand-on exercise allows students with different learning preferences to engage with material in most effective way. Yes, I think that's all what we are learning today. We have learned about the format and presentation in designing a language curriculum. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.